The BBC is in hot water after it came out that they totally doctored a speech Trump gave on January 6th to make it look like Trump ordered the violence that fateful day.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you, and we fight. We fight like hell. We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women.
You bet. Goodbye. Children!
So here's the thing. There were basically three things about January 6th. There was who started the violence, there was did Trump encourage it, and there was the election stolen. Now, we already know that the FBI probably started the riotous behavior, as Trump suggested later, and now it seems clear the media made up the part where Trump incited the violence, just as Trump also suggested. That leaves the election was stolen claim, and let's face it, he's probably going to be right about that too.
What the God damn!
By the time this is over, we're going to find out Obama was born in Kenya. Michelle is actually a man, and they really were eating the cats.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
By the way, Eat the Cats was only a year ago, a little over a year ago, in case you're wondering how fast and yet slow things feel in the Trump years. I feel like the woman in Titanic.
It's been 84 years.
It was over 100 dumpster fire episodes ago.
I look like I've aged as much as the woman in Titanic. All right, back to this BBC video. Let's watch it again, just as a reminder, because we all have goldfish memories.
We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and I'll be there with you, and we fight. We fight like hell. We're going to walk down to the Capitol, and we're going to cheer on our brave senators and congressmen and women.
I want to stick my balls inside your rectum, Kyle.
Here's what's amazing. Even though this is just blatant bias and they are totally busted, the media is still trying to cover it up with headlines like these. Reuters, Trump threatens to sue BBC as UK broadcaster admits error in editing his January 6th speech. NBC News, Trump threatens to sue BBC for $1 billion over January 6th speech edit. Edit? Error? I'm sorry. These terms matter. These clips were doctored. I love how the media is like, sorry, we edited that moment in the exact way that made it look like the president of the United States was inciting a mob to overthrow the government and prevent the peaceful transfer of power that our country was founded upon. Whoops. Whoopsies, are bad. just a little mistake we made. CNN, Trump threatens to sue BBC as broadcaster faces fight for its survival. New York Times, Trump threatens to sue the BBC for $1 billion after January 6th documentary. And on and on and on like this. They continually cast Trump as the aggressor, basically saying he is threatening to defend himself. Who sounds violent in all of these headlines? Trump. Trump does.
I'm going to bomb the shit out of them.
Breaking. Abused woman threatens to stop husband from beating the shit out of her. And perhaps they get into the context in the bodies of these articles, but they know full well that no one reads past the headline. It's been proven. And I know that because I saw it in a headline for an article that I didn't actually read. But because no one reads the article, what is their takeaway? That Trump is threatening to destroy a legacy media outlet for a simple and innocent editing error. Anyone could have accidentally put these two completely different moments together. Just a simple intern mistake. Did this mistake ultimately help make the case that Trump led a mob to the Capitol to murder Mike Pence and Pelosi? Sure. And in fairness, some of them might have wanted to kill them, but let he who has not maliciously doctored videos of their enemies to cast them as traitors to their own country cast the first stone.
Let's not bicker and argue about who killed who.
This is the most insidious and common type of bias. It's the kind that takes advantage of people's low critical thinking and implants ideas and words in people's heads and ultimately builds narratives that Trump has been fighting ever since he came out to run in 2015. Let's not forget the very fine people
on both sides.
Which is a completely made up moment that depends on no one watching the rest of his comment.
I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally.
and is still cited by people like Obama, even in 2024.
Who said that there were very fine people on both sides of a white supremacist rally.
Ever heard of the big lie? It's a Nazi tactic. It's also something toxic chicks do to guys they cheated on, and guys do to women as well if they're cheating. It's just telling a lie so big and with no apology and no remorse and no blinking over and over until people stop questioning it. This is 1984 shit, y'all. Look, I'm not trying to be dark or sound black-pilled. I did that last week just fine. But when on top of these stories, you have Trump pushing 50-year mortgages, it's hard not to see the future as a long road to serfdom, which is why I will be stocking up on guns and ammo and Ozempic and gold. And speaking of which, we're looking for advertisers. So tell your prepper friends about our show. By the way, total side note, in the media ecosystem, online sphere, people will give right-wing podcasters and right-wing networks shit for advertising gold, while their favorite podcasters are advertising for fucking DraftKings and online gambling, which is far more destructive than telling people to invest in gold. Yeah. It makes me fucking crazy. I don't ever want to hear shit from anyone if their favorite podcaster or their favorite network, which is everyone now, just like everything is gambling. We should do a whole fucking episode on it. I don't want to hear anything about it from you. I'll advertise gold before I advertise for fucking sports betting any day of the week. All right? So kiss it.
Buy gold today. It's better than gambling.